tomorrow's the big day.
You get new tits.
Get new tits. Get new tits.
He's gonna have to sit in bed tonight and be like,
this is the last time I'll see you. So we're really excited. I am. Sinead's not, because she's going to be my personal nurse for the next 24.
do you know what I've been thinking though? Could you imagine if like it won't happen?
Mimi's not cute.
Could you imagine if like they accidentally like mixed up the sizes? Like, because obviously he does more than one surgery in a day.
Yeah.
And like he
does like one every like 2 hours.
Yeah, so imagine if you just mixed up the sizes.
Like, oh, you wanted triple F, didn't you?
Like these like watermelons on your chest.
So,
what sizes did you go for? You didn't even tell me.
He's picked 3 sizes. I trust my surgeon. He's picked 3 sizes. So, like they're all around like the large C, early D.
Oh, it's okay.
I mean, I'm more getting it for shape than size because now this is the reason I'm getting it done. For those curious, I have had a bit of a medical condition with my boobs for a while, and they just grew a bit differently. Like nothing weird. Like don't be like, what the hell's wrong with your tits?
Like embarrassing body.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. But it's just kind of like, it's just not really. It's just pretty ordinary to look at.
Should we watch like botched boob jobs just for fun tonight?
No, nah, not really keen. Real stuff's gonna start tomorrow, but we thought we'd better do a debrief. Let y'all know what's just vlog about. So it's our first vlog.
I know.
It's real.
It's real.
It's been real. So stay tuned. Nervous?
It's really quiet in here. Not really. I'm really excited. I feel like my stomach is going to eating itself.
Why don't you have an 8-4, 8?
Because I'm so tired. And now I'm just regretting it because I'm so hungry. Like, the baby needs to be fed.
Sporty. A pump up blanket. It's pumping hot air, so we get chilly.
And your leg vibrators.
And I have leg massages so that I don't get blood clots. And I have this really trendy hat. It's available on ASOS. I believe it's $3. Bargain, it's on sale. Really get onto it. And if you have a student discount, it could come down to like $2.50. So get on that. Get on that top. I'd have to wait for an hour and a half.
Okay guys, so just an update for you. We are back at the hospital. We left for 2 hours, come back, and Jess is in the recovery ward and we're just waiting to see her. It all went well and she's just not ready. She's not here. So we're in the day room, just chilling out. Bit bored, but can't wait to see her. I feel like I've just done a really intense upper body workout. I've had 2 extra painkillers, but I have blissballs. I'm so hungry. Fasting is not my lifestyle. I could never go anorexic. It's a good Okay, maybe that, and then those came and said, what's wrong? She said she's going to get a form. I don't care, just give me anything. I'm just going to buckle this on.
Officially in recovery. They feel very tight and I'm getting some random pains like here and there, which is probably the scarring underneath. I have scarring all around the what do you call that? Areola, because they've relocated the nipple, and I have 2 scars underneath where they put the implant in. I think my doctor said got the 275 mils, which is quite a small implant because I already did have a bit of breast tissue there, so I didn't really need, like, I think I'm going to be a 12D when I get fully recovered. They are sitting quite high. I can feel them like sitting up to here, but I think they'll drop down to here. I have to sit at a 60-degree angle. It's to help the, what was it? To help
Swelling.
Swelling, yes.
Reduce it, yeah.
I see my surgeon again on Friday. So I'm in Melbourne till Friday, and then I can go home. But yeah, all's well. When I had my tonsillectomy, the girl ripped out my, like, IV thingy.
Same.
And she didn't put something on afterwards, and literally blood was squirting everywhere in the room. So when the girl this morning was like, oh, I'm just going to take your IV out, I was like, oh my god, this is like the most nerve-wracking thing. She was like, oh, it's going to be fine. It's just a bit of plastic. It's not an actual needle or anything. I was like, no, last time it squirted everywhere. She's like, do you bleed easy? And I was like, no, my last nurse was hopeless. So she made sure she put pressure on a bandage on it, and I haven't even got spotting. That's how good it was. No, I'm not really tired. I thought I'd be more tired than this. I just want to sleep the whole day. But it's not really been that bad. Like, I thought it'd be a lot worse. I'm pretty, like, well bandaged up. Like, I have a massive bandage on, and underneath I have my sexy bra. The gorges I have to change morning and night. Just because I'm bleeding and where I'm scarring, of course. So just for sanitary reasons I have to change those over. But that's not too bad. They look very natural, which is what I wanted. I didn't want big, like, Trisha Paytas disease. It's not really my vibe. She rocks it, but I could never do that. I'm happier. I got a smoothie.
I'm honestly a master chef. Like,
Oh no, I had to snap it
hello.
because this is just too good.
Yeah, you didn't have it like any cacao nibs or peanut butter, which were on your list of ingredients from top. But I was like, you don't have any, so.
I've been listening to the Skinny Confidential on podcast. She's really insightful, and she had her second boob job, a few months back.
Mm.
Yeah, like she have to get them done over like 10 years, and she recommends really good stuff. So she recommended the probiotic thing. That wasn't actually my doctor's move. That was her. But really feel like it's gonna work. And also watermelon juice. She says that's like really good for anti-inflammatory. So I've ordered some of that on Uber Eats, a litre, and I ordered some mint with it because mint's really good. And I say lime too, but it was $18 for a dozen limes, and I was like, yuck and fuck off, I ain't gonna order that.
Okay.
Why do I look so short?
I'm thinking the exact same thing. I'm like, wow, my head's so much higher up than yours. Like,
Wait, is it because I'm sitting on this side?
no, because I sit on that side all the time.
Okay, no, switch sides with me. I want to see.
No, I like this side.
No. I just want to see. I'm just curious. Can you please just switch sides with me? So, I think it was the day after you left, day 3, was probably the most painful day. I honestly,
that night?
yeah,
Or
no,
the night?
the morning I woke up
Okay.
after you'd gone. So Sinead left, had an okay night, it was fine. And then the next morning, I don't know what happened, because I stayed in hospital that night, of course, and then the next morning I went home, and then, I don't know what it was. I woke up and it was like tightness. It was like, so, it was just like really like, how do I explain it? I just felt like I was going to explode. I felt ridiculously big, and it was because of the swelling. Like, I'd swelled up so much. I don't know what it was. It was so bad. And it's funny because it was one of the best sleeps I've had since the operation. Like, I had a really good sleep, but I just woke up and I was like so incredibly sore. And it was weird because it was like the 3rd day. Like, you think I'd be sore closer to, but yeah, it was weird. Like, it was
No,
so
maybe
weird.
it's just because like the anaesthetic wears off.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, that could be it. It must have been when the anaesthetic wore off. You must be right. And when the anaesthetic wore off, I was like, just in so much pain. So I had an endone because I was supplied endos just in case. And thank God, because she was like, "Do you need it?" And I was like, "I'll take it just in case, but I'm going to try my best to just stick to Panadol." And I woke up and I was like, "No, I have to have one of these," because I didn't really want one because I was trying not to have any because TMI, but they make you a bit constipated. My surgeon, my anesthesiast told me to actually take it with a laxative, and
That's it.
that's what freaks me out, because
Yeah.
I've had a laxative before, like
Being constipated.
And it is this grossest. I know how people do it. I did it back when I was silly and I was like, let's try all the fads to lose weight. And I tried a laxative and I do not do it. It actually messes your body and you cannot control when it's about to come out. It's like, it's something else.
I can't do constipation because we all know. It's like that time when, do you remember when I was so constipated, I thought I had appendicitis? And I went to the doctor.
Oh my god, yeah.
He was like feeling my stomach and poke. He's like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? And he turned to me and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to get it removed. And he was like, so when was the last time you pooed? And I was like, oh, I don't really remember. I don't really think about it. And he was like, so you don't have appendicitis, you're constipated. And then he tried to convince me that I had a fear of pooing, which I definitely do not. But I can't do that.
So that's funny. That's funny.
It was the most embarrassing moment. I literally told everyone at school, I was like, I'm gonna have to get my appendix removed because I've got appendicitis.
I actually remember that.
Yes, yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna have to get it removed.
I never followed up.
Everyone was like, oh my god, maybe you have kidney stones. And I was like, maybe, oh my god. Came back the next day, everyone was like, oh, like, what's happening? And I was like, just a bit constipated. Everyone was just like, wow.
That's funny. Yeah. So I was just a bit nervous about taking the endones. But I took one anyway, not two. I was like, I'm just going to take one. Actually, no. I took two that morning because I was in so much pain. I was like, I don't care if there's one stuck up there for 3 weeks. Like, your sister's in pain. So I took one and... Sorry, two. I lie. I took two. And within those things, like... I don't know, like, how drugs work because I'm not, like, one of those people. But, like, those knock you out. Like, my body has never been like that before. I just remember, like, watching Patricia Bright and watching her videos and then just being like... I
do love her videos, like the trash or...
She's a classic. I love her hauls. And
that's the ones, like, she tries out all those, like, random brands.
Oh my god, I love it. I just, like, her voice soothes me. Sometimes I'll be just getting ready in the morning. I don't even have to watch it. I'm just, like, listening to her and I'm like, wow, I just feel relaxed.
Oh, we're getting really off track, darling.
Yeah, sorry.
So baffling is because, obviously, like, I've seen your boobs. It's like, I honestly thought they'd look, like, mangly as, like, not, like, but, like, in the healing process. Like, obviously I know they're going to come out great.
Yeah.
But, like, I thought when you showed me I was going to see, like, blood, dried blood, like, all these, like, cut marks and everything. And I was, like, preparing.
Nicely, like,
they're, like, very clean. Like, very, like, all there is literally just, like, paper. Or, like, medical bandages, like, just around where the incisions were. And that's it.
Yeah, see, I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous stuff, but I actually had my nipples, like, you can't see my tummy. I had my nipples, like, I'm so short. Nipples moved from, like, a bit out to in.
It is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen.
If you don't know what, like, I had, look up tubular breasts on Google Images. I don't know if that's, like, going to be a true search. But they'll just kind of, like, hey, they're like this. This is my boobs are like, West Side. But they'll, like, kind of point it out, and it's a condition. It's not serious. There's nothing medically affecting me for it. It's just, it's vanity. Like, everything's vanity in this world. So basically I got it for shape, not size. And like I did say that previously, but he actually moved my nipples in and then he put the implant in. So
and the weirdest thing is that, like, where they were moved from...
Because I had constricted breasts. He also said that. So I had tubular breasts, constricted breasts. And so he scored them.
Wrong with your breasts?
He scored them and then he moved the nipple. And so since he did... And he also shortened the areola so it's a bit tinier. It's like from there to, like, there. It like doesn't look like it. It's weird. It's literally so weird.
When you showed me where like, your nipples were before, and I was like, what the fuck?
Plastic surgeons are something else. They just...
I would love... No, I'm not going to Google how they do boob jobs. Like, I think I low-key have, but I had to stop because it made me feel a bit ill.
Yeah. It's like that Jeffree Star video where he was doing his surgery. He showed everyone his surgery. I watched up until he was like, I'm going to go into the surgery room now. And I was like, goodbye. I'm not interested in that. I'm here for it.
Not here for the blood, not here to see that.
It was an interesting thing beforehand. That was interesting to watch. Anyway, off topic yet again. what else did I tell you? So after that 3rd day of pain, 4th day was going down. My swelling has come down so much. Like the main reason they say, because my surgeon has said to me like, sleep on your back, sleep on your back, you have to sleep on your back, and I'm a side sleeper. So it's the most difficult thing ever.
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. Like,
I think it's like a
believe
good 10%.
I don't believe in sleeping on your back.
Someone from work told me today that she sleeps on her face. Like, on her face. And I was like, okay, cool.
I just don't, like, my
really
boobs get, like, squished up against...
Yeah, I can't do it. I really can't do it. I always thought...
You wake up with a red face.
Yeah, front sleepers, I always assume just sleep like this. Like, this is the bed. This is the bed. And they just, like, they sleep forward, but then they, like, tilt their head. That's how I always imagined it. And I was like, wouldn't your neck get sore? But then apparently today I'm informed they actually just sleep on their face. And I'm like, okay. I could never do it. Props to them. I really couldn't. What else to tell you? I'm taking fish oil tablets. I heard they're really good for anti-inflammatory, and my surgeon, I saw him yesterday, and he's so impressed with how quickly I'm healing. So I'm taking fish oil. That reduces swelling. I've been drinking ginger and lemon tea, because ginger's really good for anti-inflammatory as well. Multivitamins every day. I imagine that has something in it. So if you don't know how they work, boob jobs like breast augmentations, usually there's a thing called a drop and fluff. So because mine went under the muscle, as I've said it previously, so when it goes under the muscle is like, what is this like weird thing that's happening underneath me? And it tightens around the implant, and that's why your boobs are so hard after surgery. So they're very hard at the moment, and they sit up so high because they haven't dropped yet, because like your muscle's squeezing it. This is such a weird hand placement. Yeah. Your muscle's like squeezing it. And they call it the drop and fluff. So about after 3 weeks, your muscle starts to like relax and starts going like, oh yeah, cool. And then your implant's able to actually drop into place because your muscle's relaxed around it. And that's when you get the final result. So that's why they say after 6 weeks you see your final results, and they say not to judge it for the first 3 weeks, because that's when the drop and fluff usually doesn't start for then. My surgeon said my boobs won't change that much, so I'm under the impression that my healing's going really well, and it's kind of like I'm already starting to drop a bit, which is really good. I'm not gonna
lie, looking at boobs makes me want to get a boob job, and then I think about how much money they cost. I'm like, I can hold off.
Real talk, we're talking about 10,000. But that's because I had so much. Like, mine wasn't just a simple job. Mine was like nipple relocation and like everything like that. Like, if you get one done, it'll be cheaper than that. Like, if you just simply just want to get bigger and just put an implant in, like, it won't be that expensive. Mine was, I did get some claimed on Medicare. Thank God to Australia's health things, because it was a medical condition. But yeah, it's not cheap. I feel like it's a serious insecurity. It was a serious insecurity of mine. I would seriously get dressed in front of my friends, my best friends, and like I would just feel so insecure about it. Like,
really?
Yeah, I always did. It was just such an insecurity for me. It was like, and growing up, like, it wasn't like my family like made fun of me. They weren't like me. They didn't mean it like that, but they just said, oh, like, you jelly beans, like they call it that, and it just, I don't know, it was a joke and it was funny, but like it gets to you after a while. And like I feel I'm all about like life is too short to like be living and just not happy and like about something about yourself. So I just was like, you know what, I'll get it done. I don't think, and looking at it now, I would never decide anything differently. Like, I'm so happy I did it, and I'm not even in the final progress yet. Like, I'm only 10 days post-op. As it goes for healing, and what I can actually do at this point, 10 days in, I can lift my arms like up to here, like I can lift them like basically all the way up, but like only if my arm is like my elbows facing forward. If it's like, I can't, if it's facing outwards, I can only lift it to like here. Which is fine. It just means when I tan, which I got the okay, I can tan as long as I be very careful when I exfoliate the tan off. It just means when I tan, it's a bit hard to get underneath, and I have to be like go around all the tapings and stuff. Yeah. So as functionality that goes, I can't do any heavy lifting clearly, which is great for work.
Yeah, which is,
I love it.
Which is never a bad thing. Everyone has to do everything for you.
I'm like, sorry, I can't lift that. Like I can carry like a handbag, that's fine. But when it's got like something heavy in it, I can't. Like a lot of things I can't carry. And you know what? They're like, oh, what's the limit? But the thing is, you know the limit. Like when you exceed the limit, you can feel it on your chest. Like it's like you can feel your muscles in your chest move, like not moving but tensing, and that's when you know you have to drop it. So like if something's too heavy, you can feel it's being too heavy. Like you kind of like, I don't have to like look at something and be like, how much does it weigh? Can I lift more than that? Because like if I lift it up and attempt to lift it and like I can feel it, and that's when I know I can't lift it. So I mean, I will admit there's a few things I've got people to lift for me that I definitely know I could have lifted. But it's all the
take advantage.
It's all part of the fun, you know. Why not? So my next appointment's next week, and then after that I don't have one for 10 weeks, and that'll be my final review. It's meant to be 6 weeks, but my surgeon's away, and then I have exam week, and anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's just like the final thing, so it's not like they're going to change much in those 4 weeks. Like it's meant to be the final thing anyway. So yeah, I think maybe we might do a catch-up video when I'm done in that 10 weeks, but this is probably the last thing we're going to note on this. Yeah, this will be like the last question thing and how I'm going type thing, 10 days. I feel like after that everything just starts to kind of
stay the same.
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Brilliant.
High five. Teamwork. You got this.
Good done.
Okay.
It's so hot in here, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sinead's just been sitting there like listening, melting.
Oh,
she's just here with a pretty face.
Her house is so hot. It is beyond a joke. Like, it is a furnace in here. It is winter, and I am feeling like...
It's actually not winter, it's spring. We're 3 days into spring.
If you look outside, it's winter. But I am boiling in here. Anytime I get into your car or your house, I feel like I'm going to vomit because the heat is up so high. If it's above 20 degrees...
Oh, that's another thing, actually, before we go. Back and neck pain. Yeah, you're going to have to get used to that for the first week. It's bad. But I think it's mainly because you're sleeping on your back. But it also could be because you've got weight that you're not used to. But my neck and my back, like I've been taking mainly Panadols just for that. Anyway, so that's another thing. Anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the
Ciao.
end. Bye.